This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Trenchtown terror. Teen and 23-year-old killed in gang feud. It was only last December that Damoya Hall was a picture of happiness as she celebrated her sweet 16th birthday. On Sunday evening, about 6:40, she laid lifeless on the ground with a bullet in her head. Also killed on 3rd Street in Trenchtown was 23-year-old Elvin James, who was hit in the hand, stomach, and foot in an attack linked to a swirling gang feud. As they mourned her death, which has been attributed to a gang feud, residents in the Violence Rock constituency of St. Andrews Southern ripped into the security forces, claiming that police deployed in Trenchtown turned a blind eye to some gunmen. Some different set of police need to come in at the place, because the police then pick them side, said a cousin of Hall. Police sit down on one side and gunman dep on the other side sit down with gun, another resident said, befuddled at the police's perceived inability to arrest and charge perpetrators of gun violence. Arita Ellison, Hall's mother, leaned on Turner's thigh for comfort as she sat weakened by grief. Me send her go over my mother yard go wash plate. When me look outside, me see her drop, and me try to call somebody to help me, but a beer shot a fire, said the 41-year-old in between hoarse cries. Superintendent Michael Phipps, who is in charge of the Kingston Western Police Division, has denied the allegations. Family members said upon hearing the news, her father, who is in prison, needed medical care after fainting. Hall's aunt, Shelly-Ann Turner, told the news that the peace of Sunday evenings is regularly interrupted by the soundtrack of gunfire. Them did already come and not see nobody, and them come back again. Them all fire after our grandmother a couple Sunday ago, Turner said, tears running down her face. What we have to go do to make this stop, she asked. James, whose residence is adjacent to Hall's, had left his mother's home to live with his relatives. His mother, Anne-Marie Blackstock, 54, told the news that she had bailed him in February. The family of the 16-year-old, a former Charlie Smith High School student and an aspiring doctor or designer, suspects that the shooting was done by someone aligned to the Brooklyn gang. Kimo Not Nice Tingle has been named as a person of interest in the shooting. Other persons on the police radar are Kimo Roach and a man who goes by the name CJ, who is reportedly part of the Brooklyn gang, and Shemar Garsha Harrison, and Joshine Tonto Thomas from the Sox gang. Mark Golding, opposition leader and a member of parliament for St. Andrews South, said that effective law enforcement was required to quell the violence. I will be speaking to the divisional commander about it, and I expect the police to be forthcoming with some kind of strategy on the matter, he said. Over the years, there has been an exodus of women from 3rd Street with the flaring violence. However, while two women who are self-professed prior warriors chanted up and down the street crying for peace, other residents called out the involvement of the women who have been aiding and abetting the gangsters. Year on year, murders and shootings have increased by 11% and 25% respectively in the Kingston Western Police Division. Phipps told the news that women are part of the nucleus of gangs, giving them cover and support. I went into the area this morning and they were taunting each other, throwing stones at each other, who is related to whom, he said, adding that the level of protection the gunmen get from the women is unbelievable. Phipps said that the Sox and Brooklyn gangs have been at war for an extended period. Several reputed members have been arrested and charged, he said. Michael Phipps' 5 tips for Trenchtown are to report all incidents of crime whether or not they are victims, give up gangsters and the guns, cooperate with police investigations to provide statements, attend to court, and get involved in community-related and social intervention activities. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.